So this is the KMTV Panasonic GH5 cage. So let's have a look at it and see exactly what it comprises of. So if I flip it around here at the back, I'm just going to undo the block and I'll slide it out. And I'll take the top handle off. And so here is your basic cage for the GH5 when it's attached up. So to attach the camera to the cage, it's just one screw point through underneath here into the body. There is no other attachments anywhere on the camera, so the only mounting point is through that one screw to the camera body. So if we go back around to the front, you'll see that there's numerous threaded mounting holes all over the cage, on the top, on the sides, and on this side here. And there's also space here. It works seamlessly with the HDMI port protector that comes standard with the GH5. As you can see, access to everything is fairly easy. It's a pretty minimalistic cage in terms of there's plenty of room to get your fingers in and out around the function buttons. They haven't sort of wrapped the camera in a cage, so to speak. If we go over to the rear hand side, you can see room for everything. They haven't covered across any of these, so you can get access to all your dials and all your controls, even your record button, your ISO, white balance, etc. Everything is available. The screen flips out as per normal, and of course if you've got the port protector on, you can't obviously move this around, but that's the same in any situation. Full access, of course, to your battery. You can get inside there and get the battery in and out very easily. Same here on the side for your card slots. Very easy to get in and out and get the card as well. The mounting point on the top here, you'll see there's another additional plate here on the top, and I just take my handle, and as you can see I can move it anywhere along the ridge here and then lock it off nice and firm. It's got a cold shoe receptor on the top, and also on the cage here you'll see there's another cold shoe receptor point here to put additional accessories. And it also comes with this bottom plate here, which has integrated 15mm rods, and also a spot underneath to mount to any sort of tripod plate that you would like to put this on. So to attach the camera, very simple. It's got the plate on the bottom. You just line them up, slide it in, and then you just lock this off nice and tight. And that is the basis of your camera cage. Nice, you can be able to put the 15mm rods, obviously, if you want to run a matte box or something similar, and being able to attach this directly to a tripod is also nice. Again, on the top here, you'll see it's got another space here to put in 15mm rods as well, which is also nice. Also, there's tapping points along the top here as well to put extra accessories if need be. So everything up to now looks pretty good, but here's where I discovered a problem. So if I go over back to the back of the camera here, and you can see that there's a little cover here that goes onto the hot shoe interface. This is where you can connect accessories like the Panasonic XLR audio box here, which transfers all the audio signals and gets all its power through these connections that go onto the point here. So what's the problem? Well, straight away you can see I can't put this on. Now if I attempt to go, okay, well maybe I can just remove the handle and put it on. So I take the handle off, and then I attempt to put this on. Well, same problem, doesn't go on. Turn it over to the side so you can just see exactly what's happening here. So as you can see, I can't actually even slide it on because it's hitting this point here, mainly because of this little clip on the top here. Now I could take this off, but I don't really want to take that off, and nor should I actually have to. Now even with that off, what I could do is I could remove this top point here, and then yes, it will actually slide on, but then I don't get any access to being able to use the handle. Bit of a design flaw for me, because I think a lot of people who buy the GH5 will want to be using this control box, and the fact that you can't put it on here without removing the top handle and also removing this plate makes it a little bit inconvenient. So here's the GH5 in the Came TV with some audio gear attached to it. Now to do this, I've had to take the top handle off and also remove the bracket that this slides on. So on top of here, I'm using the Panasonic's optional XLR interface box. I've got a Rode wireless kit and also a Rode onboard camera microphone. Now this looks all good and well, and you think, well, this seems to work okay, but there's some problems here. Now this comes down to a combination of design flaw from Panasonic and also one here from Came TV. As you can see, if I want to have my onboard microphone or even my wireless in this position, the XLR ports are going to be obscured here. I can get one in, but I sort of have to make a compromise with this. If I want to use the second port for a second microphone, I can't physically get an XLR connector in there. The only way to avoid this would to get right and left angle XLR connector brackets made up to put your inputs out, otherwise this won't work. Now the same problem applies either way. Even if I had to try and, as I said earlier, move these around, I'm still going to get that problem where it's obscured. So the problem here on Panasonic's fault, and it's not intentional, is that unlike the Sony adapters here, it doesn't come with an included microphone, so you have to use your own. Now there's only 2 points here if you're using the Came TV cage, for instance, one on the top and one on the side here. So I'm sort of in a bit of a predicament. If this actually came with an inbuilt microphone that was sitting out here, I wouldn't have a problem because I could put my wireless up here, and then this section over here would be free, and the ports would be easily accessible, and everything would be fine. But that's not the case. This is just something you really need to remember, not only if you're using something like the Came TV cage, but also if you're planning on buying or purchasing or using the XLR adapter box on here. You have to be aware of where the connectors are in terms of where you can mount other accessories on your camera. Apart from that small problem, well, in some ways it's a bit more than a small problem. You know, the cage is really functional. It works well, plenty of accessory ports, it's nicely made, good access to all the controls and everything. But again, if you want to use that XLR adapter interface box on the top of here, you can't do it with the handle, and you're going to have to remove this plate. Not really very convenient, and I would have liked to have seen the cage design so that would work seamlessly. So if you want more information about the Came TV GH5 cage, you can go to the Came TV website and find out more information.